everybody. Welcome to 2020 Festival of Trees. My name is Michael Rosman. I've had the great honor of performing for many, many years at the Festival of Trees live at Timonium Fairgrounds. Obviously, this year is a little bit different, but I'm going to give you as much entertainment as I can from right here in my home studio. And I'm also going to patch in some clips from over the years, my shows that were filmed live on site. I'm going to start off with a simple balancing trick. I'm going to balance myself on this board, on this cylinder, on the table, and I'm going to juggle these 3 juggling knives. Let me just take a moment and prove to you that these knives are in fact sharp. Normally there's some type of audience reaction, but I'll just go ahead and show you each knife just as sharp and dangerous as the one before it and the one after it. So now, I'm going to go ahead and start myself juggling up on the board, on the cylinder, on the table, and I will juggle the knives. There are 2 ways I can begin this trick. The first way involves me carefully holding onto the board with both hands and then stepping 1 foot at a time until I have myself balanced. That's known as method number 1, or the wimpy way. Method number 2 involves me letting go of the board, jumping up high into the air, and then landing. Both feet balanced at exactly the same time. It's exciting. It's dangerous. It's method number 2, the manly way. And I want you guys at home to take a moment and guess which way you think I'll be starting this trick. Right, the wimpy way. Well, I would do this the exciting, manly, dangerous way, but I didn't hear a single person say that that's the way they wanted me to do it. We'll do it the exciting, manly, dangerous way. The moment I have myself balanced, I want to hear a nice, polite round of applause. Everybody counting and then clapping together on 3. Are you ready? And 1, 2, 2, 2. Are you sure about this? 3. And now, for my first trick, I'd like to stand up right after I crush the video camera. There, I did it. Just kidding. And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I spent over 2 years of my life learning this trick, and you don't even care. So I'll tell you what, we'll just assume that wasn't quite exciting enough for you, and I'll bump it up to even more exciting, more dangerous. Anybody out there think they want to see this trick? You think this will be exciting and dangerous enough? You're sick. I'm not doing that. No. I think I heard a yes. No. Please. No. Okay, fine. I'll do it. But first, I'd like to bring up from the audience 2 helpers, people I've never met. Ethan, Sophia, my kids, come on up. Oh, sliding. Okay, everybody let go. You let go? So we are really fortunate to have a live studio audience watching tonight. Okay, folks, the next thing I'd like to present for you is a brief cigar box juggling routine. Thank you. More, if you insist. I would like to point out there's nothing holding the boxes together, no glue or Velcro or bubble gum. Nothing sticky at all. Now, some of the kids and some of the slower grown-ups are going to think I'm using magnets. I'm not using magnets in the boxes. If I were using magnets in the boxes, they'd stick all the time. You can't turn a magnet on or off. Watch what happens when I let go. No magnets in the boxes. It's hand speed. Strictly hand speed. If you see a trick you like, you may applaud. Here we go. Ready from the top? Oh, and folks, I want you to know, before we do this, I'm really proud to say that I was recently named the number 5 best box juggler in all of North America. It's a huge honor. I'm so proud. They considered all 5 of the people who know how to do this.
One, two, three. Thank you.
Thank you. And now, my 3 favorite tricks. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Under the legs. Ready? It's okay. I'm not hurt. Oops. I got it. This one kind of hurts. Oh, great. Now it's stuck. Oh, I know. Some of you are going to like this, but most of you won't. Ugh. I got it. Unstuck. And now, slow motion. And faster. And faster. It's okay. 5-second rule. Yeah. I think that's the box that got stuck. That's the joke you'll be telling your friends tomorrow. Okay, here we go. Ready? And faster. Really, really, really fast. And now, the last 3 tricks. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you. But wait, there's more. Not with 3 boxes. Not with 6 boxes. Not with 9 boxes. 21 boxes. 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, fine. 12 boxes. Here we are. Ready? Just curious, who thinks I'm using magnets now? You caught. Kids, I told you I'm not using magnets. It's hand speed. I can't break them open and show you they're empty, but what I can do is take away the hand speed. See if you notice a difference. No magnets, kids. It's hand speed. Mostly from caffeine. And just, that's not cheating, okay? I don't cheat. Ugh. I'm pretty sure this is a world record number of boxes for somebody my height. But wait, there's more. I will now attempt to swallow the boxes. Ah! Thank you. And now I'm going to present something for you that I've never been able to perform at the fairgrounds. Or though maybe early on in like 2005 and 6 I could. I'm going to do something with fire. Right here, I've got a little campfire in my backyard. And we're going to get this thing going. And now we're getting a little bit of a good cooking fire here. And I'm going to explain what's going to happen. I'm good. I know you're thinking this is taking a long time, but this is what you do if you don't have a full 30 minutes worth of good material. Here we go. Folks, looks like we're losing our fire here. You might be wondering why I'm so key on having a big roaring fire. Is because in a few moments, I'm going to be performing above the fire. That's right, folks, right there, about 9-10 feet above the ground, I have a tight wire. And I'm going to walk that tight wire over this roaring fire. If you can, please follow me. So you might be noticing that we're having trouble keeping the fire really big. I apologize. All the wood's wet, the leaves are wet, which means my shoes are wet. No worries. Folks, I'd like to point out, I am wearing my Maryland flag socks, my Maryland flag belt, and I'm doing that on purpose today. These are items that I have purchased years past at the Kennedy Krieger Festival of Trees. Let's hear it for Route 1 apparel. Here we go now. I want you guys to know that wire walking is a circus skill passed down through generations of circus families. Parents teach kids. Nick Walenda's father was a wire walker. His grandfather, Carl, back in Europe, was a wire walker. And so was his father and grandfather. My father is a math professor. Folks, I'm so scared I'm going to pee myself, which actually might put out the fire. There's a fine line between bravery and stupidity, and I'm squatting on it. I used to do this trick walking the tight wire over the audience. Some lady was sitting below me, made me laugh, I fell, and she got killed. So I don't do that trick anymore. I used to juggle knives and fire on the tight wire. I once had 3 juggling knives. I was juggling them on the wire. Directly below me were 4 Steelers fans. I had to jump down twice to get them all. Now, ladies and gentlemen, to make this more interesting, I'm going to walk the wire backwards. I'm so stupid. We're videotaping this. Why don't we just run the footage backwards? Because that would be cheating. It's so quiet here in the woods. I wonder if you could hear a performer fall. Thank you. So I'd like to present for you now a ball juggling routine, and I'm so fortunate I've gotten to the point in my career where I'm such a well-known and famous and respected juggler, I don't even have to do my own juggling anymore. I get to travel with a stunt juggler. And for this routine, I'm going to bring out a stunt juggler. This is my son, Ethan. And Ethan's going to go ahead and start off with a 3-ball juggling pattern. I know you're thinking pretty simple. I can actually do harder juggling. What I'm going to do now is mix up the pattern. And this is called a Mills mess. Now from here, I can go into a 3-ball shower and reverse it. And I can do a little bit of a box pattern. And then sometimes I'll just jam and riff and just make up stuff in any order I want. These are called penguins. So this is a box pattern, and I can also do some under the legs and around the backs. Do a couple around the necks. And a little fancy finish. Thank you very much. Now, if I want to make this a little bit harder, I'll add in a 4th ball. Ladies and gentlemen, 4-ball juggling. Now, this is your standard 4-ball pattern, but I can actually do other 4-ball patterns as well. These might not look as nice, but they're actually much harder than the standard one. This here is called a half shower with 4. Right into a full shower with 4. And a little fancy finish. But you know what? I'm not done. Because now we're going to bump this up to 5-ball juggling. This is a lot harder for me. This is your standard 5-ball pattern, but I can actually mix it up and change 5-ball patterns. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. A 5-ball under the leg. And these are called multiplex throws. Notice I'm hardly perspiring at all. And now, it's time to really get impressive. Ladies and gentlemen, anybody out there want to see 6-ball juggling? Well, watch me. I know what you're thinking, pretty good, but can I do 7? Well, folks, Most days I can. I now present 7-ball juggling. There are very few performers my age still able to do this trick. Wow, I'm exhausted from that. Ladies and gentlemen, my son Ethan. Thanks, buddy. So we are lucky to have a studio audience here live. Let's get a quick cut to them. And now, folks, I have one more stunt for you. Ladies and gentlemen, for my grand finale, I will now attempt to walk the tight wire in these ladies' heels. This is the most difficult, dangerous, and physically challenging thing that I've done in my career. Some of you are wondering, why am I doing this? I'm doing this because I love the Festival of Trees. As I mentioned a number of times, it's been my honor to perform probably 20 to 25 years of it, maybe more. And I want you guys to remember this experience. I'm also doing this because I do believe from really bad choices come great stories. I want you to know that this has been planned, it just wasn't thought out. Folks, I want you to know that I am celebrating my 37th year as a professional entertainer. Some of you are thinking, how old are you? Well, I believe you're only as old as you feel. Tomorrow morning, I'll be 103. As far as I know, this will be a world record. There's nobody else doing this stunt in the world. Wow, this is dangerous. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Michael Rosman. Thank you so much for spending some time here today, and thank you for supporting Kennedy Krieger Festival of Trees. It's an amazing organization. We're so lucky to have them right here in Baltimore, Maryland. Michael Rosman, thank you.